Dutch Mill Supply. The ball is in the air, and the Red Rock rivalry is underway. Near sideline, 10-yard line for Pella. 15-20, met at the 25, dragging defenders across the 30 and out to the 32-yard line. The Little Dutch will start first down and 10 at the 32. Underway here in the first quarter. The opening kick presented by Dutch Mill Supply in Pella, your only locally owned lumberyard and building material supplier.
I like you a lot and all, Trevor, but I'm glad the football game's starting.
I think an hour and 54 of pregame was plenty. Ryan Mace, actually that's Nolan Kleberg out of the Wildcat. The ball slips through his hands. He picks it up back behind him at the 25-yard line, does his best to get to the 30. And we talked about a little bit of the slippery field condition, Randy. The ball apparently a little bit slippery as Kleberg loses 2 yards. There is a penalty flag down at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, there really wasn't a bad snap. It was right in his hands, but yeah, slipped right through as if it was wet of some kind, and luckily we picked it up. And
there is no flag on the play. They pick up the flag. Kleberg loses 2. It'll be 2nd and 12. Indianola now a 21-0 lead over Ottumwa. That's still in the first quarter. Centerville against Des Moines Christian has been postponed till Monday.
Wow.
Kind of surprised that something like that had to happen. Second down, and here's Ryan Mace. Play action fake bootleg out to the near side. Throws towards the sideline, has an open receiver, but it slips through Logan Shetterly's hand at the 45 on the Pella bench. Not sure he would have been able to drag his feet in anyway, as Mace's ball was really tight to the sideline. It's 3rd and long.
Yeah, he rolling out to his left against his body, and the ball was kind of flailing through the air there. Shetterly was clearly open early on, but by the time Mace rolled out and let the ball go, he was near the sideline. I don't think he could have caught that anyway.
Mace, Warner, and Page all come wide left. 3rd down and a dozen for Pella. And Ryan Mace, deep drop, wants to throw. Nobody open, rolls out left, still has time, fires back across his body, and it's incomplete. That's a tough throw to make as Josh Warner, the intended target, up at the 45, and Pella to punt after a quick 3 and out.
Well, all the patterns, there was trips left, and all the patterns were to the right, from left to right across the field. Then when Mace rolled to the left, they all had to stop and turn around and come back to him. And again, thrown against his body, just couldn't get enough strength on it. So not a real good opening series there for the Dutch.
Well, you put yourself in a hole on 2nd down and 12. And now Pella to punt it away. Mace standing at his own 15-yard line. Good snap. Mace has all day as the Panthers retreat, and he hits a low liner that takes a Pella bounce at the 40 inside the 30, and it'll roll dead at the 28-yard line. So that is a 42-yard punt, no return. Boy, Mace, that was interesting, Randy. He had some time to make up his mind as to whether he wanted to do something with that ball, and eventually kicks it away.
Yeah, almost thought about running it for the first down, I think. There was only 2 Knoxville guys putting pressure beyond the line of scrimmage. Everybody else went back to block for the return. And
my understanding from Coach Jay McKinstry and some of our special teams chats, that's a Ryan Mace call.
Yep.
He will not be second-guessed. He may be taught afterwards if he makes the wrong decision, but that's his call to make.
Yeah.
1st and 10 now for Knoxville at the 28-yard line, moving from left to right, and the Panthers want to grind you down. First down handoff, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage and dropped. That's Carter Bailey. It's a 4-headed rushing attack for Knoxville. Bailey is their leading running back, but Kieran Nichols, the quarterback, would likely pace them on the ground. Bailey loses 1 at 2nd and 11.
Yeah, good job by the up front guys on the Pella defense there. Good penetration. Really nowhere for Bailey to go.
2nd down and 11 coming up. Kieran Nichols, the senior quarterback for the Panthers. They line up with 3 backs in the backfield along with him. And on a handoff, a flag flies. That's likely some kind of an illegal formation on the Panthers would be my guess. For the moment, it goes for Bailey as a 4-yard run will catch the flag.
Early indication was against Knoxville.
And yep, that's a 5-yard penalty on the Panthers, and Pella will back them up into a 2nd and 16.
I think they didn't have enough guys on the line of scrimmage. I think they only had 6 guys on the line of scrimmage.
2nd down and 16, a 10:21 first quarter clock. Trevor Castle, Randy Sycamore with you live inside of the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth. BSN Sports is the official provider of KRLS staff apparel, and they remind coaches and fans they're in it for the heart of the game. BSN Sports removes the hassle related to purchasing uniforms, equipment, spirit wear, and anything you need so you can have more time to impact lives on the field or at home. Call Phil Hemming or Todd Timish at the BSN Pella sales office located inside of Windmill Print and Stitch. 2nd down and 16 for Nichols and the Panthers. Low snap. It's on the ground at the 10. Nichols can't get it. Still loose at the 3-yard line. And one of the Panthers comes flying in to recover. They'll say down at the 5. But that is a huge loss all the way deep back up against their own goal line.
About 18 yards on that. I'll give them
Holy cow.
Team loss probably. Yeah, these Nichols tried to fall on it, sort of. Didn't do a very good job. Was slid right past the ball. Luckily, one of the running backs got it for Knoxville, or that would have been a really short field for the Dutch.
And this is where, if you're Pella, you just say no penalties.
Yeah, 3rd and forever.
And they're lined up to punt. And it's caught Pella off guard. Little Dutch will call it, Knoxville to call a timeout. I think maybe Knoxville was the one that didn't know what was going on. Yeah. Although, if you could have caught Pella there, probably not a horrible time to just boot it away. But Knoxville, remember, there was the rushing play on what was 2nd down. It was a penalty. And so I think they thought it might have been 4th down there ready to punt. All of a sudden they realized, we still got one more down to play with. It's 3rd down and long. And timeout called. First one for Knoxville. We'll see
if they regret the timeout.
Again, Pella did not have anybody back deep to return. Randy, I'm not sure that wouldn't have been the better move. Just kick it away.
Shetterly was like shrugging his shoulders to the bench. It's like, you want me to go deep or what do you want me to do? And it would have definitely caught us off guard. Like I say, we'll see if they regret the timeout. Now, if there's a safety or another fumble here yet, the punt would have obviously been the far better thing to do.
Well, the weather, and maybe it's just pure coincidence, Randy, but we've already seen a ball go through Nolan Clayberg's hands out of the Wildcat, and that was a very low, bad snap by Knoxville there. So we've already seen 2 balls on the ground, 1 on each side out of offense. Now Knoxville back out to run the ball. They'll just hand it off straight ahead and breaking through into the 2nd level past the 20 and all the way out to the 23-yard line. That's Carter Bailey picking up 19 yards, and the Panthers still 4th and long, but they get some breathing room.
So that was a good timeout for Knoxville. And, Pella still gets the ball, but we'll see what kind of field position we get. Shetterly's dropping back legitimate this time for the punt return.
So each team has gone 3 and out with the fumble sandwiched in there. For Pella, it was on 1st down and then 2 straight incompletions. Knoxville on 2nd down. And now the punt team is on for the Panthers. It's a high, good kick.
Yeah.
Shetterly back to the 34-yard line. He bobbles it a little bit. Stutter step move at the 40. Shetterly breaks away at the 45, gets near midfield. Flag comes flying in as Shetterly dives to the Knoxville 45-yard line. But you see those penalty flags, and that is almost certainly on Pella and likely to cost the Little Dutch 15. 10 or 15.
Yeah, it's probably the 10-yarder, but it's too bad because really the block that they called the penalty on really had nothing to do with the return. Shetterly was well past that point, but they have to make the right call. Holding against Knoxville.
A hold on Knoxville during a punt return by Pella, and it's not that the hold was at the line of scrimmage blocking a would-be punt rusher. That was down near midfield.
Yeah, that's an odd one. You don't see that one very often. So that gets tacked on to the end of the run. To the
end, absolutely.
So we're going to start about the 40.
Holy smokes.
Or no, that's 15 in high school, isn't it? Oh, 10. Sorry.
10, yep, to the 36-yard line.
Doesn't happen very often.
Boy, oh boy. That's a unicorn right there, Randy. Tell your friends and family where you saw that one.
By Powerball.
8:50 remaining in the first quarter. 1st and 10 Pella. Nolan Clayberg takes it off right tackle inside the 35 to the 33 for a gain of 3.
A little more traditional there. Off the right guard. Run up the middle.
2nd down and 7. Pella from right to left. in their green and white, and Ryan Mace hands it off to Kleberg, trying to bounce it around the left end. It's hit and speared down at the 33-yard line by Ben Olsen. What a hit by the senior linebacker from Knoxville, decleating Kleberg for no gain.
Yeah, Kleberg showed really good speed last week over at Carlisle, had several long runs around the end, especially around the left end. It was always the wide side of the field, but it looked like he was going to do that again, but that was a really nice tackle by Olsen.
3rd down and 7 for Pella, trying to avoid a 3-and-out for the second straight series. Mace wants to throw, looks deep, launches a wobbler towards the end zone. Page makes the catch out of bounds. He tried to stick his right foot just inside of the pylon. The official, a very quick, incomplete call, saying that Page's foot was on the sideline. 4th down, Pella.
What a great effort by Page. That was a very athletic move to try to haul that in, and it looked from 50, 60, 70 yards away like he got it pulled off, but for all we know, the heel was on the line, and probably the right call. The referee was clearly right there looking at it.
And it was a very quick and decisive call. And it's 4th down, Pella, as we give you a PellaMotors.com instant radio update. 28-0 Indianola leads Ottumwa.
Punt formation, but I'd be kind of shocked if we punt this, to be honest.
4th down and 7 for Pella. They've gone back-to-back 3-and-outs to start this game. Low snap that Mace fields on a hop. He'll hit a line drive punt that lands at the 15, and Jay McKinstry wants to trust his defense as Mace pins him back inside the 2.
Wow.
Joe Jansen picks it up at the 2-yard line, downing the Ryan Mace 31-yard boot, no return.
That was an interesting call. I thought sure we'd just go for it on 4th and 6 or 7 there at about the 33-yard line, but obviously this paid off well. Great punt, nice roll, and good coverage to stop it at the 2.
7 minutes and 27 seconds remaining in the first quarter. The Pella defense back out onto the field as Knoxville's offense, for the second time, they also went 3-and-out on their first series, but the second down play was a bad snap that resulted in an 18-yard loss and then a punt. Motion out of the Panthers, and it's a handoff running left. Out near the 5-yard line. That's a short 3-yard gain for Carter Bailey. He's been the bell cow in the early going.
Yeah, they did have that one nice 19-yard play in the last possession after they were back at 3rd and 30 or whatever they were on. So hopefully we can avoid that during this defensive possession here for the Dutch and get them to punt on a 3-and-out out of the end zone.
PellaMotors.com instant radio update. 22-7. Pleasantville leads Colfax Mingo second quarter. On 2nd down and 7 for Knoxville, it's Kieran Nichols. Lost the football. And Pella recovers at the 1.
Looked like
it was to hand it off on a sweep. And a miscommunication. Nichols lost the football. Pella recovers on the doorstep.
Looked like it was in the end zone when they fell on it, but still, we're going to get it on the 1-foot line, so should end up with the same result.
Well, how about that for Ryan Mace's punt?
No kidding.
That ends up downing Knoxville at the 2. The defense does its job, and now with 6:46 remaining first quarter, Ryan Mace and the offense have a 1st and goal at the 1. Ryan Mace, quarterback power, takes it off the right side and takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Pella. Ryan Mace, a 1-yard plunge, and Pella strikes first in the 83rd Red Rock rivalry.
Good job by the O-line. Blowing Knoxville off the ball there. Mace was just able to step right in the end zone. That'd be the shortest drive of the year.
Statistically, it can't get any shorter.
No, it can't.
Comes with 6 minutes and 40 seconds left on the first quarter clock. And in for the extra point, Silas Vanderhoff. Snap and spot are good. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Just inside the right upright to give Pella a 7-0 lead. 6:40 to go first quarter. Live inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth on KRLS.
Above all, you want to create something you're proud of. At Precision Pulley and Idler, each employee receives countless hours of instruction. That's why Precision Pulley and Idler is not only proud, but understands the work our area students put in each year to make their own season a success. Precision Pulley and Idler encourages our area students to combine a strong work ethic and attitude to achieve their goals this season. Good luck to our area athletics and activities this fall from Precision Pulley and Idler. We keep it moving.
This is Chef Michael Glessner at the Wood Iron Grill in Oskaloosa, and we are celebrating our 1-year anniversary on Tuesday, October 1st. We have had an amazing first year, and we want to show our appreciation to all of our wonderful customers. We invite you to come celebrate with us at the Wood Iron Grill. On October 1st, Lucas Beebe will be playing live, and we will have burger and drink specials going until close. So join us on Tuesday, October 1st for the 1-year anniversary celebration at the Wood Iron Grill in Oskaloosa. We are the Wood Iron Grill, making memories one plate at a time.
Back inside of the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth on 92.1 KRLS. The Knoxville kick returner slips down. He fielded it at the 15-yard line, and the turf monster got him at the 21-yard line. So the Panthers will start there for their third drive of the game, trailing Pella 7-0 with 6 minutes and 37 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
They raise those 5-yard lines when it rains like that to let the water drain off.
7-zip Pella. And Knoxville a first down and 10 from the 21, left to right, and it's a handoff on the left side for Brady Pearson. Good blocking from the Panthers, and he's got near first down yardage. Give him 10 yards and move the chains.
Yeah, I think, yep.
Couple of PellaMotors.com instant radio updates. Sheraton has taken a 7-0 lead over PCM, and Woodward Academy on the board, 39-8 Pella Christian, third quarter at Woodward. Here it's 7-0 Pella. A Ryan Mace 1-yard touchdown run after Knoxville fumbled away a second down snap from their own 2-yard line. Little Dutch recover. Mace pays it off. And now first and 10 Knoxville from the 32-yard line. To the ground on a straight-ahead run. Carter Bailey runs into the official at the 40-yard line, and he's taken down by the Little Dutch at the 45 after a gain of 13.
Yeah, that was similar to the play that they ran in the last drive where they got 19 out of it. Still didn't get the first down, but here clearly they got the first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line for Knoxville. Pella with a 7-0 advantage. Back-to-back first down runs that net Knoxville new first downs. Double wing formation. And man in motion, they hand it off coming around the right side. Nice cutback run for Keegan Cox. He lines up wing left, comes sprinting behind the quarterback Nichols, takes the handoff, darts off right tackle, and he's into Pella territory for a gain of 7.
Yeah, 3 very impressive plays by Knoxville right here. 3 very nice running plays.
And we have yet to see Kieran Nichols run the ball yet, which he is their leading ball carrier through 4 games, 60 carries, 328, and 5 touchdowns. Double wing set again. Cox left, Pearson right. Bailey, the running back, to the left of Nichols. He gets the carry this time, and there's nothing there. A loss of a yard for Carter Bailey to bring up third down and 4.
Yeah, they gave him a loss of 1. I think that was a pretty generous spot. I'm not sure he actually got back to the 50-yard line, but nonetheless, third and good 4 yards here for a first down, so hopefully we can get him to punt here.
Knoxville is 0 of 1 on third downs in early trading. This is a 3rd and 4. Panthers don't throw it much. They've thrown 34 passes in 4 games, all victories. The first time since 1990 that Knoxville started 4-0. Wingman right, 2 wide receivers right. Kieran Nichols takes a snap, right side roll. This is a designed run, and Nichols has a first down and more. He's inside the Pella 40 down to the 39. He gets 10, move the chains.
Yeah, well blocked right there. Couple Dutch defenders over here, but they were both being blocked square on. So nice run by Nichols, nice play design by Knoxville.
7-0 Pella. First quarter action, 4 minutes and 25 seconds remaining as we take a look at our Strawberry Cellular game reset. Little Dutch have a 7-0 lead. Ball is at the 39-yard line of Pella, and Knoxville in white, black, and gold, moving from left to right. A Strawberry Cellular game reset. Now some motion from Pearson, handoff to Bailey, and he plows straight ahead for 2 down to the, just 1 is all they'll give him as he's marked down at the 38-yard line to set up a second down and 9. You know, Randy, it's not real complicated. Wingman left, wingman right. He'll try to do a little misdirection stuff. a lot of the runs are just straight ahead with the running back, and they're going to try to misdirect you, and they're just going to try to block you up.
Yep, trying to get guys out of place on defense, and then, hit a couple blocks and you got a hole.
2nd down and 9. Wing left, 2 receivers left, and Kieran Nichols. This is a quarterback run. He bounces right side to the 35 and finally poked out of bounds at the 33 for a gain of 5 yards. In fact, they'll give him the 32. That's a gain of 6. And boy, you can see Kieran Nichols' speed. It doesn't take him long to get to full speed.
I was just going to say the exact same thing. You can tell he's the athlete out there, like Coach talked about in the pregame. He's a really good athlete. That was a really nice run on his part.
22-14, Pleasantville leads Colfax Mingo. That is at halftime on a PellaMotors.com instant radio update.
Imagine we're in 4-down territory here for Knoxville.
3rd down and 3 coming up from the Pella 32. Little Dutch a 7-0 lead. Knoxville on the move. And it's a handoff to Cox, trying the right side on that wing sweep. He's tackled in the backfield at the 34 for a loss of 2.
Nicely defended that time. It looked like DeYoung in on that tackle.
So 4th down coming up. As we say, congratulations to Ruby Van Vark on Ryan Mace's 1-yard touchdown run. Ruby, you've won 50 cents on your Hy-Vee Fuel Saver card, which is up to $10 in free gas. Folks, make sure to stop by the Pella Hy-Vee and register to win in the Hy-Vee Fuel Saver Radio Touchdown Challenge. 4th down and 5. Nichols on a left side run. Flag comes flying in. Nichols, for the moment, is very close to a 1st down.
I think he's just shy, but
this is certainly a hold on Knoxville. Now the question is, did he get the 1st down, which would at least give Knoxville another chance, or is he short and do we decline it and Pella take over on downs?
I'm saying he's short by about a foot.
That's the way it would look from here. Our vantage point is smack down the 50-yard line. There is the hold call on Knoxville. So this is what we gamblers like to call a free roll, Randy, because either Pella's going to get the ball or the worst case scenario is it's 4th down and 15 for Knoxville.
And then it's probably a punt situation at that point.
And I'm with you. The ball's at the 29 and a foot line, and they need the 29.
They need to get right to the hash, yeah.
I'm with you. So if this stands, it's Nichols for 4 yards, decline the penalty, give Pella the ball. There's the measurement, and there it is. He's short, Pella will decline, and the Little Dutch take over on downs.
Good job by the defense. That looked like a good run. Well, obviously we could see that the flag was down, but the guys out there tackling don't know that. So that was a nice open field tackle to keep him short of the first down marker.
2 minutes and 46 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Pella will take over at the 29-yard line. Randy,
we got to give him yards on that. Who did run that?
That was Kieran Nichols, and he got 4 yards, which is twice as many yards as Pella has total in this game. The Little Dutch lead 7-0, but we have 2 yards of offense.
Hey, whatever it takes, right?
Little Dutch take over at the 29, up by a touchdown. Ryan Mace out of the gun. They will go to the ground. Big hole, Nolan Clayberg. He's dropped at the second level at the 35 for a run of 6 yards.
Yeah, that was a pretty hole right there in the middle of the offensive line. Not sure if it went off the right of the center or left of the center, but nicely blocked by the O-line.
On a PellaMotors.com instant radio update, it's 35-0 Indianola. Peyton Boozle, an 89-yard Indianola touchdown reception.
Wow.
2nd down and 4 here. Mace to throw. Drops straight back out of the shotgun. Rolls out to the far side of the field. Throws towards the sideline, and it's incomplete.
Wow, that was way short of the receiver.
I thought initially it was intended for Page, who was on the sideline, but it was Warner, or Nelson, rather, the tight end. And it was 10 yards short of Grant.
Yeah, they had 4 guys in the pattern. All 4 went just straight down the field and then stopped and turned around. He had 4 to pick from, and I'm with you. I thought he was going to Page, but well short of Nelson on that throw.
We have not been a high completion percentage team, just 45% total between Mace and Downs.
I think they're going to give him that catch in the fumble. Page caught it, got hit, and the ball luckily rolled out of bounds before Knoxville could fall on it. That's going to be a first down.
Now, Pella came quick to the line, and I missed it. So good pick-me-up, partner.
It was just a hook pattern. We needed 4 yards. He went about 7 yards, hooked, caught the ball, turned, got hit, and then the ball went loose, but it kind of took its time, but it bounced and rolled out of bounds.
So that is a 9-yard pitch and catch from Mace to Page. Pella's first completion of the game, so Mace just 1 of 5, but the Little Dutch do move the chains. First down and 10, and it's a handoff to Nolan Clayberg. Started up the middle, bounces it out left. He's up to the 48. That's a gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Nice juke moves there by Clayberg. Coming to the wide side of the field again, left side of the O-line, but ball on the right hash. That's where we had the success against Carlisle just about every time last week. If we were on a hash, we ran the other way and we just outran them.
PCM and Sheraton are tied 7-7 in the first quarter. And on another PellaMotors.com instant radio update, Pella Christian 39, Woodward Academy 16 in the third quarter. Mace to throw on 2nd and 6, steps up, he's under pressure, gets by, and then falls down at the line of scrimmage at the 48-yard line.
There's your wet turf.
We're seeing it early and often here, Randy. That's the second man to go down unassumed, and we've also seen 2 balls on the ground by snap. So the wet conditions, it's not raining right now, but certainly the wet conditions are having an impact on the first quarter of this game. 7-zip Pella under a minute to go.
3rd and 6 right off almost to midfield, so clearly not a 4-down territory since we punted from the 35. We'll clearly punt here if we don't get the first down, but see which play we call. Page wide right.
2 receivers left, Shetterly and Warner. Mace looking left, pump fake, rolls left under some pressure, trying to beat a Panther to the edge and can't. He's tripped up and taken down by Wyatt Darnell, the Panther linebacker, and Mace is sacked for a loss of 4 yards. It's 4th and 10.
Well, that was a coverage sack. We only had 3 guys out in the pattern. Everybody else stayed back to block. 2 to the left, and they were out on the sideline. So there was about 4 Knoxville defenders plus the sideline covering those 2 guys, and there was just nobody open, nowhere for Mace to throw the ball.
Now the punt team is on for Pella. Little Dutch just 1 of 4 on 3rd downs in this game. And now
into the quarter.
The first booth, Pella 7, Knoxville nothing. Punt team on for the Little Dutch, and Ryan Mace hammers one. And it'll roll into the end zone a little bit too good. A 57-yarder net of 37. And Knoxville will start at the 20-yard line. 1st down and 10. Little Dutch not doing anything offensively, Randy. Defense forced the fumble, a 1-yard plunge by Mace, and that's the only score in the game. 7-zip Pella.
Absolutely right. That punt went all the way through the end zone, so actual yardage was like over 70 yards on that punt. He just bombed that one, but you're right, the offense has looked very stagnant so far in this game.
So 1st and 10, Knoxville. Ball at the 20, moving right to left in white, black, and gold. And Bailey gets the handoff, and the Little Dutch are waiting for a loss of 2 yards.
Yeah, tried to be a little deception there, almost like he was going to fumble it, bent over like he dropped the ball, but handed off to the up back, and Pella had it sniffed out.
2nd down and 12 coming. Knoxville had a little success on the ground on its last drive. They moved from starting position at their 21 inside of the Pella 30, but then it stalled out there. Little Dutch took back over on downs. 3 and out for Pella. Now Knoxville is 2nd down and 12. And it's Kieran Nichols on a right side roll. He'll throw at the last moment. Catch is made at the 24-yard line by Mike Hudson. We'll see where they spot him down. It'll be at the 24, which is a gain of 6, and it'll be 3rd and 6. Hudson was our key player of the week, presented by Shoe Sensation a few weeks ago. Had a long catch as a wide receiver for a touchdown, and pick 6 that he took back to the house. Had a couple of scores.
Nice game
for the Knoxville senior.
2 wides to the left this time for Knoxville.
Tight end Olsen is right, wingman left. Bailey, the running back, to the left of Nichols, who loses the ball. Picks it up at the 15 under some pressure. Rolls to the far side of the field, and he's finally forced out of bounds back at the 22-yard line. So that's a loss of 2 for Kieran Nichols. The slippery pigskin continues to be a problem both ways, and now Knoxville to punt on 4th and long.
Yeah, clearly the weather's having an effect on the game here so far. Whether it's the weather or the delay that they had to experience, we're just sitting around waiting for the weather to stop.
7-0 Pella, 10 minutes and 32 seconds remaining in the first half. And Logan Shetterly standing back at his own 36-yard line awaiting a Knoxville punt. It's a low end-over-end punt that lands at the 45-yard line, rolls into Pella territory, and will be downed at the 44-yard line with 10:22 remaining. Randy, I want to take a look at tonight's creative idea drawn up by Brand Appeal. Ryan Mace is 1 of 5 for 9 yards, does not look comfortable. Usually, broadcasters would talk about getting a quarterback out of the pocket, putting him in motion, freeing. For Ryan Mace, I think we need to do the exact opposite. We need to get him set his feet, plant his feet, find a target, and make a throw kind of throw.
He's got that shortstop arm, the pitching arm, that if he's just got his feet planted, he's very accurate, but when he rolls around, he loses a little bit of that.
Here's a handoff to Nolan Clayberg, bounces off one tackler and another. Clayberg into Knoxville territory before he's slammed down at the 34-yard line, good for a gain of 27.
Very nice effort there by Clayberg. The O-line got him 5 or 6 yards, and then the rest was speed and strength after that with Clayberg.
Tonight's creative idea drawn up by Brand Appeal. When your team needs creative ideas, call the team at Brand Appeal, your creative agency for all of your print, web, or interactive needs. Indianola 49-0 lead over Ottumwa in the second quarter. And here's another big play for Pella.
Clayberg.
Inside of the Raceway Tire and Exhaust red zone. Clayberg to the 15 for 19 more.
Almost the exact same play as the last time. Maybe if it ain't broke, don't fix it, or something to that effect. Seemed like the same play. Well blocked again on the left side of the O-line.
First down and 10 for Pella at the Knoxville 15-yard line. Mace takes a snap, hands it off to Clayberg, left side run. This time he's met in the hole and dropped.
They smelled it out that time. We tried it 3 times in a row, and they did figure it out that time.
In on the tackle for Knoxville was Blaze Hubler, the senior linebacker, and he drops Clayberg for no gain. That'll bring up a 2nd and 10.
Clearly 4-down territory now down here, and don't think we'd even kick a field goal from this length, so we're a ways from 4th down, but no kicking down here, I don't believe.
2nd down and 10. Ball at the Knoxville 15-yard line. River Baker goes in motion. Play action fake. Mace throws too tall for Baker. And there again, Mace on the move, backpedaling towards the near sideline. And he overshoots River to bring up a 3rd and 10.
That's an interesting play. I'm not sure I've seen that one so far this year, with Baker coming in motion and then being the receiver in the pattern. That's a new play that I've seen anyway.
How about the new
signs,
poster boards that Pella's using to either signal in the play or fake that they're signaling in the play?
Yeah,
it might be a decoy.
I think it's mostly decoy.
3rd down and 10. Mace looks left, throws left, and it is caught down on the ground. Warren Page scoops it up for a gain of 8 to bring up 4th down and short for Pella. They'll give him 7 officially down at the 8-yard line. So 4th down for the Little Dutch, and they need 3. And they're going for it.
Yeah, it'd be about a 25-yard field goal. The breeze is a little bit at our back, but it's way over on the left hash mark, which makes it even harder for the kicker that close to the goalpost. So
Warner and Shetterly go left. The Dutch go to the ground with Clayberg. He's hit.
Close.
Falls forward near the 5-yard line. Very close, according to the near side judge walking in. He's not there. It's the far side judge that matters, and we need a measurement.
I think we got it. Don't you?
Boy, if you're able to predict that, your eyes are better than mine.
I got horrible eyes, but the yardage markers aren't really right on the 5-yard line. You know what I mean? We didn't have to quite get to the 5, and it looks like the nose is almost touching the 5. So what? 3 yards on the carry for Clayberg?
Well, it depends. It's only officially 2 if he didn't get the first down. It'll be 3 if he got enough. The chain gang is out with Pella leading 7-0 in the second quarter. And they measure and did not get it. Nolan Clayberg's 2-yard run comes up 2 inches short. And Knoxville holds on downs with 8 minutes and 23 seconds remaining in the first half.
And, of course, the plus side of that, even though we didn't make it, is now Knoxville has to start from the 5. So we'll see if our defense can pin them back here again.
What I find interesting is, if Pella had the ball, it'd be at the 6. But now that Knoxville has the ball, it's at the 5.
Yeah.
Panthers moving from right to left in white, black, and gold. 8 minutes and 23 seconds remaining in the first half. 7-zip Pella. And Nichols hands it off. And out past the 10-yard line, that is Brady Pearson all the way to the 12 for a gain of 7. He is their right side wingman for Knoxville. Pearson on the right, Cox on the left, and then Bailey is the traditional halfback, if you would. Wide receiver Mike Hudson comes left. Wing formation again for the Panthers, and they go to the ground with Bailey. Straight ahead on a stutter step move, and Bailey bursts out across the 20 to the 25. And he got 13 for the Panthers.
Yeah, we've got still got all 4 defensive backs in there, even though we've only got 1 receiver, and 2 of the safeties in the middle of the field are downfield about 15 yards. Would have been their tackle, and he kind of ran past him on that play. So a little bit of confusion out there on the defense.
7:33 remaining in the first half. 7-0 Pella. 1st and 10 Knoxville at their own 25. Back to Bailey on the ground game. Right side run. And he twists his way across the 30 to the 31 for a gain of 6. In case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella. The lone score of this game was set up by a Knoxville fumble at their own 1. Pella recovered, and Ryan Mace was able to run it in on a 1-yard plunge to give Pella a 7-0 lead midway through the first quarter. That's been it. Neither team has been able to score other than that, and it's 7-0 Panthers, in case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. 2nd down and 4 coming up for Knoxville. Little Dutch lead by a touchdown. Motion coming, and it's a handoff to Pearson coming around the near side from his right wingback spot. He's met at the line of scrimmage and dropped for no gain.
Better job that time. The play before, I was a little disappointed because it was the same basic hold, but when the running back got there, it kind of ran over us and pushed us back about 3 yards. This time we got our feet in the ground and stopped him for no gain.
PellaMotors.com Insta Radio Update. Indianola has been lighting off the cannon tonight, Randy. 7 first-half touchdowns for the Indians. The Indianola artillery up 49-0 over Ottumwa. Here's a 3rd and 4 for Knoxville. Nichols takes the high snap, hands it off to Carter Bailey, and the Little Dutch are there to drop him for no gain. And the Panthers forced into a 4th and 4.
Yeah, we were talking about the artillery in the pregame. Hopefully they are using blanks over there. Somebody's yard is plumb full of cannonballs. Good job by the defense there after giving up about 5 or 6 in the first down play. Nothing to doing in the 2nd and 3rd down play. So we're going to receive a punt here with 5.5 minutes to go in the half.
I wonder if Logan Shetterly doesn't come up, just creep up a little bit more. There's not a ton of wind, but what wind there is blowing in to Darnell's face right now. It's a high snap, and it's a pretty good kick. Shetterly from his 34 makes the catch, takes off, and spins out of a tackle at the 37, trying the near side of the field, back at the 35, gives ground again, bounces back up the middle, across the 40, and down to the 42-yard line. A lot of running to pick up 5 yards on the return to the 42.
He ran about 50 yards and picked up 5, but you got to try. You never know when the hole opens up, but hopefully enough time for us to get the ball in the end zone, because we don't usually do this, but we have to kick off to start the 3rd quarter. So Knoxville deferred, so we aren't going to get the first possession, but I'd like to get a touchdown here out of this drive.
1st down and 10 for Pella at the 42. It comes with 5 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter, and Pella enjoying a 7-0 advantage. It's a handoff to Nolan Clayberg on a right side run. Knoxville's there. 2 defenders drop him for a loss of 1 to the 41. Folks, there's one last chance to save with the home shopping extravaganza this Wednesday from 10 to 3. If you missed out on any of the great deals earlier this week, join us for our Half Price Plus event Wednesday, where everything is at least 50% off. Wednesday from 10 to 3 on the one to count on for great savings, KNIA and KRLS. Clayberg loses 2 officially, and it's 2nd down and 12 at the 40. Pella left to right in green and white with 4:41 remaining in the 2nd quarter. And it's a handoff to Clayberg on a left side run. Spins his way out of 1 tackle and gets slammed down at the 45-yard line by Logan Clark, the junior linebacker from Knoxville, after a gain of 5.
That was a nice hit, nice tackle. I'm glad Clayberg held on to the ball. That was a pretty sharp hit. Right on the 8 of his jersey, so 3rd and a long 7 here.
PCM 14, Sheraton 7 in the 2nd quarter, as the defending state champion Mustangs look to open up district play with a win tonight at Sheraton. That's a PellaMotors.com instant radio update. Here's a 3rd and 7 for Pella from their own 45. Mace sends River Baker in motion, now shuffles back towards the left. Takes a snap, looks left, pumps, throws, wide open receiver, Josh Warner at the 45, slips a tackle at the 40, still on his feet at the 30, breaks it back towards the sideline at the 20, and taken down at the 19-yard line, a gain of 37 into the Raceway Tire and Exhaust red zone.
That was a very nice play by Josh Warner. It was a good throw by Mace, right on the numbers, but it was a real quick, about a 5-yard, 6-yard pass. And then all yards after catch by Warner on that one.
And that's what we talked about, tonight's creative idea drawn up by Brandon Peel. Randy, just let Ryan stand in the pocket and pitch and catch.
Yep.
1st and 10 of the 19 in Knoxville territory. And it's a handoff to Clayburgh. Stutter step move, running left. Tries to get around the edge. And he's knocked out of bounds inside the 15, all the way down to the 12-yard line, a gain of 7 for the sophomore Clayburgh.
Little Le'Veon Bell, little David Montgomery there, just hang out in the backfield until the hole opens up, and then got the gain. Nice 8 yards.
Yeah, they give him all the way down to the 11-yard line. That looked like one that he was going to be forced out around the 15, but he angled upfield for 4 more. 2nd down and 2. The whole playbook is open here. Shetterly and Warner right, Page left. Mace to throw, looking left, now comes back right, rolls out, steps up, runs for it, Mace at the 10 to the 5, and he dives forward to the 4. It'll be goal to go for Pella after a 7-yard run by Ryan Mace.
Nice decision there by Mace. Good runner, as we pointed out earlier tonight, and the wide receivers even got in on the blocking there once they could tell it was a quarterback run, so nice job by the green team. 1st and goal from the 4.
2 minutes and 41 seconds here in the first half. 7-0 Pella. Ryan Mace has 2 receivers to the left. Nolan Clayburgh to his right. Handed off to Clayburgh. Tries the left side and then cuts it back. And he's dropped at the 3 for a 1-yard gain.
Got to give Knoxville credit. They all night long so far, there looks like there's holes there in the O-line for Clayburgh to get through, but Knoxville's closing them in fast. They got some speed out there on their defensive side of the ball.
PellaMotors.com instant radio update. 52-16 Pella Christian on David Willis's 3rd rushing touchdown of the night. It's 2nd and goal for Pella at the Knoxville 3. Josh Warner goes wide left. Logan Shetterly wide right. Ryan Mace claps his hands, takes a snap. Left side run for Mace. Trying for the corner. Flag flies. Mace is in. Touchdown, Pella. But not a whole lot of excitement from the Pella fans. They know what's happening here.
But I wonder what it is. That's usually not where the hold comes from, but maybe it was on the wide receiver. Maybe there was a hold.
It is. It's a hold on Pella that'll cost the Little Dutch 10 and take a touchdown off the board, although it may have been the hold that put the touchdown on the board in the first place.
Could have been. It was from the side judge, so you don't usually see holding from over there on the side, but it might have been the receiver holding. First penalty for the Dutch tonight, which is a good thing.
Takes it back to the 14-yard line, so that was an 11-yard penalty on Pella. And it's 2nd down and goal from the 14. Warner left, Shetterly right. High snap to Mace, looks left, comes back right. Post for Shetterly, flag flies. It's incomplete as Shetterly gets knocked down in the end zone by Kieran Nichols. And this pass interference will likely set up Pella 1st and goal from inside the 5.
Should be half the distance, right? So about the 7-yard line. At least it's an automatic 1st down, so we get to start over again on the downs. No, replay 2nd down, they said. Okay,
so not. This is where I watch too much football, Randy. Keep pass interference, especially. Try keeping these rules separate between Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays.
Exactly.
So 2nd down and goal. You were right on the half the distance bit, and it'll be 2nd and goal from the 7. Warner comes left, Shetterly right again. Grant Nelson, the tight end, right side. Mace takes a snap. This is a quarterback run. And he tries to pick his way through the pile, and there's nowhere to go.
Got maybe a yard.
Nothing there for Ryan Mace. They'll give him the 6. That's it. It will be 3rd and goal. Pella 7, Knoxville nothing. 1:32 remaining on a drive that started with over 5 minutes to go. A methodical 4-minute march for the Little Dutch, taking us into our Central Tire and Auto Radio halftime show. Warner and Shetterly both go left with Logan in the slot on 3rd and goal at the 6. Mace, play action fake, bootleg left, rolling out, looking, pump fake, nobody open. He's got Warner wide open, doesn't see him, and now he throws and it's dropped in the front of the end zone. Incomplete, 4th down And that is
Lehue.
certainly one that Isaac Lehue would like to have back. He was standing a foot into the end zone for a sure touchdown and couldn't hang on.
And you're right, Warner was wide open. He came back across the flow like a salmon upstream, and he was all alone on the right half of the field if Mace had seen him, but he clearly didn't see him.
Silas Vanderhoff is 1 of 1 on field goals. It was through these uprights in the third quarter against Norwalk 2 weeks ago that he booted through a 20-yard field goal. This is from dead center in the middle of the field, 23 yards out of the hold of Nick Grandia. And the kick is on the way, and the kick is good. A line drive field goal.
Of mind, you'll have more time to do the things that are important to you, like grow your business, spend time with your family, or volunteer in the community. You'll even have enough time on your hands to say their full name.
Save time and gain peace of mind with Van Manen, Seedstra, Meyer, and Nickel.
And we welcome you back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth for the final 1 minute of action of the first half. It is Pella 10, Knoxville nothing. And nice to be able to put 3 on the board there, Randy. I mean, we've, in the early going here, have not been able to rely on our kicking game much. But big difference between 7-0 and 10-0. We've had too many empty trips deep. And Jay McKinstry putting a little trust in Silas Vanderhoff, and he pays it off.
He kicked better last week, and he nailed that one very well. That was well through the uprights.
First down and 10 of the 35-yard line for Knoxville. 1 minute to go, first half. Kieran Nichols, bootleg, roll out right, being chased by Nolan Clayberg. And Kieran Nichols beats Clayberg to the edge, but runs out of real estate at the 36. That is a 1-yard gain.
Pretty good speed in Clayberg, so obviously Nichols is pretty good too, pretty fast too.
For our fans that were hoping to enjoy the YouTube broadcast tonight, there are some technical difficulties here at the stadium. We're going to blame it on the lightning that rolled through here, but there is no YouTube broadcast, and so unfortunately you're stuck with just us. We're going to have to do our best to paint the visual picture for you. And it's 2nd down and 9 for Knoxville with 52 seconds left in the first half. Nichols designed quarterback run. Pella's defensive front stands tall. Nichols gets nothing, and it'll be 3rd and 8, and we have a timeout, Pella.
I was wondering if they do that now, 3rd and long, and we got all 3 of our timeouts left, so might as well take advantage. Maybe there'll be a snap over the punter's head or something like that.
3rd and 8, and Pella has 2 timeouts remaining. That is a Stravers cellular game reset.
But we got to get the stop first for all that to pan out.
3rd and 8, Nichols. Quick pass. This is a double pass, but nobody's open and dropped at the 30. Nolan Clayberg takes Carter Bailey down. The Panthers went into their bag of tricks, but they lose 7 yards.
Yeah, that.
Nice job by Joe Jansen on the back end. He was the one that had Mike Hudson, his numbersake, one-on-one.
Covering
the
him.
Panthers were hoping that the young Jansen would sneak up and let Hudson get behind him, but Jansen doesn't. And Bailey has nowhere to throw the ball, and he just eats it. Timeout, Pella. Little Dutch will get the ball back.
We'll never know, but that pass was barely a lateral. It almost looked like it was not a backwards pass. Clearly that was the play call because that's what they were trying to do, but we'll never know, and it doesn't matter. It was a great tackle by Clayberg. So 4th and 15, they'll punt, 41 seconds, and we still have 1 more timeout. But like I said, you never know. It could be a bad snap on the punt or a bad punt, or anything could happen here. The last punt he hit pretty good. 10-0
Pella. 41 seconds remaining in the first half on homecoming Friday night here in the Tulip City. And this is a low-lining kick that'll take a sideways bounce and then a backwards roll. And it's down at the 43-yard line with 32 seconds remaining in the first half. 10-zip Pella. Little Dutch will have to go to the air to make something happen in the final minute of the half.
Yeah, well, we got what we hoped for here, 32 seconds and a timeout. So see what play Clayberg's coming out. So we're probably not going to run this one. Joe Jansen on this side with Warner.
And Reese Thorson is into the game at a wide receiver. Top of your screen, left side. Mace to throw. Has all kinds of time. Launches it deep down the far sideline for Shetterly. And it slips through his hand. One-on-one coverage with Mike Hudson. Shetterly backpedaling and falling backwards around the 20. Can't haul it in. 2nd down.
Was that last year or maybe 3 years ago when we were at Knoxville and we did something similar to this? Like we scored a touchdown. with like 30 seconds to go or a minute, and we got the ball back and threw a bomb on the last play of the first half.
It was you and Andrew doing that game. I remember I was doing a PC game that night, and it was a fairly close game, a one-score game, and all of a sudden it was like 28 points in about 3 minutes.
Right.
End of the half, beginning of the half. Mace to throw again. Rolls out left, has some time, gets good blocking, only 3 Knoxville rushers. Fires it deep down the middle of the field, jump ball, and he overshoots everybody at the 10. Josh Warner, the closest Pella receiver there. Good coverage by Keegan Cox of Knoxville.
Well, that was worth a try. Mace rolled out to his left, and he knew he couldn't throw it that deep against his body, so he stopped, planted his feet, and gave it a heave. It was even over top of everybody, but at this point, with 18 seconds left, you might as well try it. The worst thing is it pick, and it's like a punt, so I imagine we'll try something similar again. Either that or a screen pass. I wouldn't mind seeing one of those.
Well, Mace clearly has the arm for a Hail Mary if we can pick up 10 or 15 yards here.
DeYoung in the backfield.
And they hand it off. This is Dawson Lee running up the middle, cuts left. And this is a get us to halftime type of a play. Maybe a timeout and a Hail Mary for Pella. We'll see.
One more play, yeah.
Lee picks up 4 yards on the play. There's 4 seconds on the clock. And the Little Dutch not even going to bother. They'll let the clock run down to halftime with the score.
Clear Creek and Manna.
Okay.
Back before they were, full of Iowa City residents.
Sure.
I mean, it was like an outhouse that we were broadcasting
Okay.
from. It was tiny.
All right, folks, ball is in the air. Second half is underway. A line drive kick. Knoxville field to the 24-yard line. Out past the 30 into the 33. Knoxville will start from there. It is 10-0 Pella. Thanks for listening to the Central Tire and Auto Radio halftime show for tires, front end work, their no appointment oil change, and full mechanical work on your vehicle. Stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart and Pella at Central Tire and Auto. They officially give the Panthers the 34-yard line on that return.
One wide receiver left. Everybody else in the backfield.
10-0 Pella. Opening drive, third quarter for Knoxville. And Nichols hands it off. This is Ben Olsen, the tight end, who gets a little bit of work running the ball as well from time to time. First time they've called his number tonight, and he picks up 2 yards off left end to the 36.
Well defended there by the Dutch. Everybody staying on their assignments. Easy to do on the first play out of the half to not have the focus just yet, but everybody stayed home and kept it to a 2-yard gain.
Pella Christian's got its first win of the season on a PellaMotors.com instant radio update. Eagles 59, Woodward Academy 16. Andrew Schneider calling the action on the KRLS 2 stream tonight. Here's a handoff to Carter Bailey, and that has been pretty ineffective other than a couple of early runs. Bailey bottled up. No, check that. They actually handed that off to Brady Pearson.
Okay.
And it doesn't matter who it was, 23 or 24, he got 0.
Yep, no gain, well defended again. Somebody came from behind to hold him up in the backfield and let the rest of the guys come up and hit him in the front. So third and a very long 8. See if they throw here.
Linebacker Grant Nelson gets the play relayed in from defensive coordinator Ben Ballard, and then passes it off to his teammates for this 3rd down and 8 Knoxville play. Handoff to Ben Olsen, and he's nailed in the backfield and dropped by Cody Heisman for a loss of 6.
Wow, that was quite the bear hug on that tackle right there. Nice job, Heisman.
Well, if Cody Heisman isn't an all-district player, I don't know what one looks like.
He's got a big motor, doesn't he? He plays hard on every down.
So Knoxville with a 3 and out on 3 straight running plays that nets a total of -5 yards. And now the punt team on for the Panthers, trailing 10-0. 10 minutes and counting here in the third quarter. And a low winding kick that Shetterly fields on a hop at the 33. To the 40, near sideline midfield. Breaks one tackle, and he's into Panther territory to the 45-yard line. And the Little Dutch will start in plus field position for their first drive of the third quarter.
Real nice return there by Shetterly, showing his speed and his moves on that run back, but also props to the 2 guys blocking back there. It's so easy to block in the back on a punt, but they got around in front of their guys and made good blocks. That was a nice job by the punt return team.
Pella ready to go. First down and 10 of the Knoxville 45, leading 10-0. River Baker shuffles in motion in front of Ryan Mason. The Dutch go to the ground with Nolan Kleberg. He slips through an arm tackle at the point of attack and slithers his way to the 41-yard line for a gain of 4. 75 yards on 14 carries for Nolan Kleberg.
Yeah, he's had a good night. The 127-yarder and a 19-yarder, but rest relatively small, but he's been pretty steady. I think using somewhat of a patched-together offensive line tonight, if I'm not mistaken.
Again, no Camden Lambert tonight for the Little Dutch. One of the big bodies in green and white for Pella. And Mace goes back to Kleberg on a handoff. He bursts through, then gets hit by Knoxville linebacker Logan Clark after a gain of 4 yards. There is a penalty flag down right at the line of scrimmage in the middle of the field.
Probably a hold. That's typically where it is when that's where the flag comes out. So holding, spot foul, but the spot happened to be right on the line of scrimmage, so it's going to end up being a 10-yard penalty. Only the second penalty on the Dutch tonight. That's a nice thing.
That'll back the Little Dutch up into their own territory at the 49-yard line. And they have a second down and 16 from there. Ball is whistled back live. Baker motions right to left, now back right as Pella moves from right to left. Mace, quick pass. Josh Warner catches the 45, turns it upfield at the 40, nice. And he's drugged down from behind at the 32-yard line. A gain of 19 for Josh Warner.
Yeah, we give a hand to Mace and Warner on that one because that ball was thrown before Warner turned around to get the ball. That was all designed, of course, but the ball was released. Warner turned around and it was right in his breadbasket when he turned around. So, and then he had nice yards after the catch.
Pella leads 10-0, 8:43 remaining in the third quarter. And Pella first and 10 of the Knoxville 32-yard line. Baker shuffles in the backfield as Mace looks left to throw. Quick pass through the hands of Logan Shetterly and nearly intercepted. Mike Hudson, the safety, coming from behind, but it drops incomplete, second down.
That almost was dangerous. That could have been picked and pick six because there's nobody else over here besides Shetterly.
And that's really the first errant throw by Mace when they just set him in the pocket and let him unload.
Right.
A little bit too tall. Second down and 10 coming from the 32, and Mace lines up wide left as Nolan Kleberg takes over onto the Wildcat. Direct snap to Nolan, left side run, sprinting around the corner, now cuts it upfield at the 30 and gets bounced down to the 28-yard line after a pickup of 5.
He's got good wheels, doesn't he? He gets through that.
Yes, he does.
Through that hole pretty quickly. The interesting call here, 3rd and 6, basically.
And it's got to be 4-down territory from the 28.
You would think, although the last time they were here and they punted, we got the 1-foot drive out of, but I would think it would be 4 down.
Snap to Mace, play action fake, right side roll, heavy pressure, and he throws to Josh Warner. Catch is made at the stick, and he falls forward for the extra yard down to the 22-yard line. 6-yard pickup on 3rd and 6. Let's move the chains.
That was a good job. That was a nice throw. Mace put it right on him, and then Warner did a nice job of getting that extra push right at the end to get the first down.
Well, maybe not so fast, my friends. No, there's a late signal.
It was late, but yeah, it wasn't completely obvious, but your hawk eyes, not Hawkeyes, but hawk eyes picked that up that was a first down.
It's 10-0 Pella. The Little Dutch have it at the 22-yard line. A drive that started at the Knoxville 45 on a nice Logan Shetterly punt return. And now Ryan Mace sets up 1st and 10, wants to throw, drops back, looks right, nobody open, scrambles out of the pocket, throws it to the sideline, and it is intercepted. The Panthers pick him off at the 10-yard line on Pella's first turnover of the evening.
Shetterly was on the ground down there where the pass was supposed to go, so I'm not sure if he slipped or if somebody knocked him down or if it was inadvertent, but I think that's what caused the interception. I think he was throwing it to Shetterly, and by the time the ball got there, Shetterly was on the ground.
Keegan Cox with the interception for Knoxville, and the Panthers just down by 10, looking for a little bit of a burst of energy here in the third quarter. They'll take over at the 8. Nichols, the Knoxville quarterback, hands it off. Carter Bailey straight ahead. That play's got to come out of the Knoxville playbook.
At least against Pella.
Right.
Lost him a couple. There was no room in the end on that one. There was about 7 green jerseys standing there waiting for him on that one.
I think, Pella, it really is, Ben Bollard and his staff have just decided we're not going to let Knoxville beat us by just running it straight ahead.
Right. Almost daring them to throw, although we do still have all our defensive backs in there.
2nd down and 11 after that 1-yard loss by Bailey. Nichols, right side roll. This is a designed quarterback run, being chased down from behind, runs into his own man, and goes out of bounds of the 10 after a gain of 2. Heavy pursuit by Pella. Nolan Clayberg trying to track him down, and then Nichols ran into Cox out on the edge. He got a couple of yards, and it's 3rd down and 9.
Levi Rosa a little bit shaken up on that play. He was out there trying to sack the quarterback on the sprint out. Got hit by his own guy. He stayed in the game. He's okay, but he's a little shaken up.
Norwalk leads Carlisle 41-30 in the 4th quarter in the battle of Class 3A District 8 teams that beat Pella over the last couple of Friday nights.
That's a lot of points.
Here it's 3rd and 9 for Knoxville from the 10. Left to right, down by 10. Mid-3rd quarter. Nichols rolls left, throws left. Catch is made by Cox. He's slammed out of bounds right at the marker.
Warner
The
on
stick
hit.
man had to drop the stick, and Cox is short by a yard on an 8-yard gain.
Nice hit by Warner to keep him short of the first down marker.
Well, how much does Knoxville trust its running game here? And the answer is not enough to gamble on 4th down and 1 from their own 18-yard line.
Yeah, you'd almost think about it, wouldn't you?
They've got a really good running game, but boy, if you gamble and lose, this game might be over. 10-0 Pella. Knoxville will punt it away. High, good kick here. Chases Shetterly back to the 40. Finally picked up at the 25 on a bounce. And Logan off to the run at the 30. Breaks a tackle there. He's at the 35, still on his feet, and dives forward to the 40-yard line. There's a flag in the middle of the field at the 45-yard line. That was a 57-yard punt, and for the moment, a 15-yard Logan Shetterly return.
Not sure. It was probably a block in the back. That's usually what happens on punt returns, but that was out there in the middle of nowhere.
Well, it was at the 40 is where they've moved the flag to. And now just a matter of how much they're going to mark it backwards against the Little Dutch. Although we did see one of those unicorns earlier today where Knoxville held on a Pella punt return. But Pella moving backwards here. So really nice job of Wyatt Darnell and the Knoxville punt team flipping the field on Pella. This was from their own 18 going all the way back to Pella's 30.
Or is it even farther yet? Nope, you're right. On the 30.
And I did not see exactly what he signaled as far as a penalty.
Now they're marking it from the 30, so it's going back to the 20.
Wow. Whoa, are you sure? Now back to the 15. There's not much further they can go, Randy. 6:06 remaining. We're halfway through the 3rd quarter. 10-0 Pella.
Jay's still questioning it, and now he's going to get the attention of the officials. The flag was thrown on the 45. The return came back to the 40. He caught it on around the 30.
As they try to sort this out, we have another final score on a PellaMotors.com instant radio update. 56-7, Indianola has beaten Ottumwa. So they're still talking with the old ball coach. Not sure he still either agrees or knows exactly what was going on there, but Pella will start way back at their own 15, leading 10-0. 6:06 left 3rd quarter, right to left for Pella in green and white. And Ryan Mace has Nolan Clayberg to his left, takes a shotgun snap and hands it off to the sophomore. Nolan running straight ahead, breaks a tackle, and it's finally a shoestring dive that brings him down at the 28-yard line after a gain of 13.
Yeah, great run that time. Well blocked on the right side of the offensive line. Went through the right guard area there and and got out in the open, got in the linebacker area, still got a few more yards, so get us out of that hole a little bit.
Stravers Cellular game reset, clock running with 5:57 remaining in the third quarter. Pella 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line and a 10-0 Little Dutch lead. That's a Stravers Cellular game reset. Little Dutch go to Clayburgh again, left side run, breaks a tackle, gets across the 30, and it takes 2 Knoxville defenders, including Ben Olson, to help at the 33 for a gain of 5. Stravers Cellular is your locally owned authorized agent for U.S. Cellular and Dish Network in downtown Pella. 2nd down and 5 for the Little Dutch coming up from the 33-yard line. Clock has 5:22 and running. Third quarter of action. Pella up by 10. A Ryan Mays touchdown and a Silas Vanderhoff field goal. The only scoring tonight. There's motion and a flag. And I think this one's going to cost Pella 5. Yep, false start Pella.
Only 1 penalty in the first half, which is really nice, but we've got 3 already here in the third quarter, and we're only about halfway through it.
Pella Christian already a winner tonight, 59-16 at Woodward Academy, and Indianola has stymied Ottumwa 56-7. Our score, Pella 10, Knoxville nothing. Glad to have you along for the 83rd edition of the Red Rock rivalry between Pella and Knoxville. 2nd down and long for Pella, and it's a Mace throw. Comeback route, catch is made by Shetterly at the 35-yard line. Pulls the defender with him to the 37, maybe the 38.
Yeah.
Right at first down yardage.
Really close.
On a gain of 9.5, maybe 10. They'll say short by a yard. That's Logan's first grab of the night, and it brings up a 3rd and 1. You are listening to Pella High Football, powered by Bank Iowa on 92.1 FM, KRLS Knoxville Pella, and KRLS HD1 Knoxville Pella. Bank Iowa supports Pella High and Pella Christian Athletics by donating $20 to the Booster Club for every touchdown during every home game this season. Go Little Dutch from Bank Iowa. 3rd down and 1, and it's Pella to the ground with Clayburgh. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, but bounces off, falls forward, and is tackled after a 2-yard gain out to the 39-yard line. 1st down, Pella.
Yeah, good job picking up that 1st down, keeping the ball, and obviously with our offense, keeping the clock moving. It'd be really wonderful if we could have this 85-yard drive and end up with a touchdown and burn a whole bunch of clock off.
Already have burned over 2 minutes off the clock and have only moved it 20 yards. 2 split wide receivers, and back to the ground with Nolan Clayburgh. Baker out in front blocking. Clayburgh kicks it around the right side, stumbles at the 45-yard line, stays on his feet to the 50, and he's taken down to the Knoxville 49 after a gain of 12. That puts Nolan Clayburgh over the 100-yard mark. He's got 111 tonight on 19 carries.
Yeah, real nice night. I think he ended up with about 93 or something like that last week at Carlisle. Been showing a lot of improvement. Well blocked again, but that was nice speed and moves by Clayburgh.
1st down and 10 at the 49-yard line. Pella in Knoxville territory, leading 10-0. Here's a Mace throw. Looks deep, launches towards the far sideline. Catch is made in stride, and it's in. Josh Warner. Touchdown, Pella. 49 yards from Ryan Mace.
That was dropped in the breadbasket. You cannot make a more perfect throw than that one right there. That was pretty. Warner full speed, right in stride, right in his breadbasket. Awesome play, 49 yards.
And that is Warner's 4th catch of the game. He's over 100 yards, a $111 in the air, and Pella's got a 16-0 lead.
Well, we didn't burn as much clock as I like, but I still like the touchdown.
Well, you said it, absolutely. That was a perfect throw by Mace. Warner didn't have to break stride by an inch. And the Vanderhoff extra point is up and good, and Pella has a 17-0 lead.
Spirit. Marion County Bank, home of the report card. Member FDIC.
Got worth the team.
Pella 17, Knoxville nothing, as we welcome you back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth. 3 minutes and 11 seconds remaining in quarter number 3. And a whistle and a flag before the kickoff. Pella kind of finding all sorts of interesting ways to get penalties here in this last couple of minutes.
If that was called by one of the staff over there on the Knoxville side. There was one of the staff people standing right behind that referee on the 40-yard line for that kickoff, and the whistle was blown before he actually kicked it. So, anyway, 5 yards for the Dutch.
Pleasantville 57, Colfax Mingo 28. I will be in Colfax in 2 weeks for Pella Christian against Colfax. I believe that night you and Andrew have Pella Oski as a little Dutch look for a little redemption.
Just a little?
From a district championship that slipped through their fingers quite literally a season ago.
Yes, lots of things slipped through fingers that night.
3:11 remaining here in the third quarter, 17-0 Pella. And a low line drive kick taken by Knoxville at the 25. Cox hands it off on a reverse to Nichols. Pella defends it well, and Nichols taken down at the 33-yard line.
Good coverage. That was obviously the plan from the start for Knoxville to do the reverse on the kick return, but with that low line drive, they'd have been better off just going straight forward once they caught it. They could have got quite a few yards. That ball got down there quick.
Pella 17, Knoxville nothing. Little Dutch defense has really kept the Panthers at arm's reach. Knoxville had one drive that got inside the Pella 30 in the first half. They failed to convert on a fourth down try, and they got it here with a handoff to Pearson around the left side, and he's swung down.
Heisman again.
Yeah, Cody Heisman is just having himself a game at defensive end for the Dutch, and that's a loss of 3.
Yeah, he's got some grip to him. When he gets a hold of somebody, they usually don't get away, and he came in from his right tackle, right end, I should say, defensive end over there on that side, and just threw him to the ground.
Josh Miller is Pella's leading total tackler with 20, but Cody Heisman, he's the one that does it himself. Of his 19 tackles, 12 of them are solos. He just doesn't need a whole lot of help when he gets his hands on anybody. Here's a jet sweep handoff to Cox.
Nice job.
There are 4 green-shirted Dutch defenders there, and Ben Ballard is coming out of his shoes with excitement at the way his defense swarms to the ball, and Cox dropped for no gain.
Well, most of the praise goes to Lee on that one. He was playing linebacker over on this side. He went right through the block and grabbed the ankles of the running back before his buddies came over to put him down. So great job by Lee.
3rd down and 13 for Knoxville. The Panthers trail by a score of 17-0. Late third quarter. And Nichols, they'll run a double reverse. Mike Hudson trying to get to the far side of the field, and he falls down all the way back at the 28. It's a loss of 7, and that might have been for the better. Even if he stayed on his feet, there were 3 Pella defenders right in the neighborhood, including Levi Rosa leading the way.
Yeah, that one didn't look good. Good job by the Pella defense, forcing another punt. See what Shetterly can do on this return. Punt return teams played very well tonight.
Pella has just grinded away at this victory. It has not been flashy by Pella. Other than that 49-yard sweet touchdown pass from Mace to Warner.
That was pretty.
It's just been, again, just grinding the Panthers down. It's 17-0, and here is a shank of a punt. It'll land at the 46-yard line. It basically checks up right there, and Pella will start in Knoxville territory at the 46-yard line, already leading 17-0. We do have to give away a fuel saver. Marcia Van Gorp of Pella has won 50 cents with that Josh Warner touchdown. Marcia, you get 50 cents on your Hy-Vee fuel saver card, which is up to $10 in free gas. Folks, make sure you stop by the Pella Hy-Vee and register for your chance to win in the Hy-Vee Fuel Saver Radio Touchdown Challenge.
I think Warner's got it in him again.
Well, he's lined up one-on-one on the far side of the field. Pella from right to left. Warner top of your screen. There's no safety to help. This would be a deep shot opportunity, but they go to the ground with Clayberg. Kicks it to the far edge. Clayberg at the 45. Cutback move at the 40. Angles towards the far sideline. Lost the ball. And Pella's on it at the 34-yard line. So a gain of...
That was fortunate.
Gain of 12. Yep, from the 46 to the 34 for Clayberg.
He's having a big night, isn't he?
Buck 23. And we've called his name several times on defense, too.
Yeah, right.
17-0 Pella. Warner right, Shetterly left. Under 30 seconds to go, third quarter. And Clayberg again, big hole up the middle, but it closes fairly quickly, and he gets 2 yards down to the 32-yard line.
Yeah, I've been impressed with Knoxville's closing speed on defense tonight. Most times it looks like there's a hole, and then there's not. They're doing a nice job.
Final play of the third quarter, Pella 17, Knoxville 0. We'll be back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth right after this on KRLS. Dingham and Concrete.
Yep.
2nd and 8, Baker in motion, Mace and Dawson Lee in the backfield for Pella. Mace wants to throw. Looks left, triggers right. Looking for Warner again, and he overthrows him this time. Great coverage by Kieran Nichols.
Yep.
Incomplete in the back of the end zone.
That was very good coverage. In fact, Warner almost became the defensive back there at the end to make sure it wasn't picked.
We do have a PellaMotors.com instant radio update. Oskaloosa leads Grinnell 28-16. Tigers got within 5 at 21-16, but Oski took the kick back for a touchdown, and they lead by 12.
Is that at Oski?
Don't know. Norwalk 41, Carlisle 30, and Carlisle just fumbled inside the Norwalk 5 in the fourth quarter.
Wow.
Here's a 3rd down and 8 for Pella. Receivers left and right, and they hand it off to Dawson Lee on a left side run. Gets by one man. Lee breaks free. He gets near the 20-yard line, right on the edge of the Raceway Tire and Exhaust red zone. Dawson Lee
there's a flag
down that might negate a 12-yard run.
Dang, that was his best run, I think, so far this year. Might have had one of 12 or 15, but that was a nice one.
And there is an injured player down on the field.
It's Lee. That's too bad. That was a nice run.
And as they tend to him, the holding penalty on Pella is a 10-yard infraction. We'll step aside. 17-0 Pella inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth.
Play on defense here a little bit ago, too.
3rd down and long for Pella. Mace comes underneath. Catch is made. Josh Warner the catch and tackled immediately.
Nice tackle.
Right? At the point of attack, a 6-yard gain for Josh Warner. Wyatt Darnell brings him down.
Yeah, Warner's, I would have to think this would be his best night of the season so far receiving.
117 yards for Josh Warner. On the season, he came in with 76 yards. And the punt team coming on for the Little Dutch, leading 17-0. 11 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Pella trying to salt away a district win. Mace.
Wow, that's got an unusual
Well, he dropped it
tilt to
straight down, and it's an end-over-end kick that lands at the 20 and rolls to the 2.
That takes some skill right there. That had backspin, end-over-end spin on it. That was cool.
10:43 remaining, and in case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. It was this exact situation back in the first quarter that led to Pella's first score, a Mace punt that was down to the 2. 2 plays later, Knoxville fumbled, and then the play after that, Mace took it in for a 1-yard touchdown. That gave Pella a 7-0 lead. They lead 17-0 right now. 10:43 to go, fourth quarter. In case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic.
Technically, that was a 1-yard drive. It was more like about a 9-inch drive.
Yeah, yes. And Kieran Nichols standing in his own end zone. Quarterback run straight up the middle. Gets the Panthers at least a little bit of breathing room up to the 5 on a gain of 3. Nichols coming in, Randy, with 60 carries. That's 15 a game for 328. That's 82 a game. He's got just 24 yards on his 8 carries tonight.
Yeah, we're doing a good job on him. I think probably his best run was one that was to the outside, and I'm not even sure it was a planned run as much as a scramble.
10-11 and counting here in the fourth. 17-zip Pella. Nichols hands it off to Cox from the right wing spot, going around the left wing spot rather, going around the right end, and he gets nothing. Clayberg and Shetterly and a whole bunch of green jerseys are there for the Little Dutch. Nick DeYoung. Isaac LeHue. Thank you. No gainer.
I got that corrected on myself.
You know, the one thing I'm a bit surprised about, and kudos to Knoxville. I mean, if you do what you do, down 17-0, they're not dropping Kieran Nichols back and just chucking it around, right? I mean, They realize that's not what their game is.
I thought the same thing when they're down there by the end zone. Could drop him back and have a pick six or a fumble in the end zone or a sack or whatever.
And with the Panthers hustling to the line of scrimmage, we get a whistle and a Knoxville timeout on what will be presented by Vanderploot Bakery.
See if the defense can hold them here. 3rd and good 6 yards.
Nichols rolls out near side left under immediate pressure. He's hit and he's going down. Nichols is taken down by Braden Peterson at the 5. A loss of 1, a Pella sack, 4th down Knoxville.
Yeah, I think that was intended to be a pass play, but we had nice coverage on the 2 receivers out in the pattern, and so Nichols decided to pull it down and try to run it. Peterson limping off now.
Knoxville just 1 of 9 on 3rd downs in this game. They've not been able to sustain anything offensively. 8:44 remaining. It's 17-0 Pella. Little Dutch late getting Grant Nelson on as their 11th man on the punt return. And Knoxville to kick it away. It's another short one. Really short punt. This will land at the 20 and take a Pella bounce to the 17-yard line.
There you go. There's a short field.
The Little Dutch will start inside the Raceway Tire and Exhaust red zone with 8:28 remaining in the 4th quarter, already leading by a score of 17-0.
That's a good job by the defense there. Hold him on a 3 and out there down near the end zone and put pressure on the punter so that he doesn't get a boomer off, and we take over on the 17.
Sophomore Colin Smith in the game at offensive line. Here's a swing pass to Nolan Clayberg.
I think Shetterly.
Or thank you. Yep, 9 Shetterly. And on his 2nd catch of the game, he's down to the 11-yard line. That's a gain of 6.
Almost a lateral pass. That wasn't very far forward, but he got it out there quick enough that he could use his speed to get some yards before anybody got there.
They give him the 10, 2nd down and 2 from there, and Mace hands it off to Clayberg. Stutter step move. He's got 1st down yardage all the way down to the 5-yard line. Clayberg 130 yards on 22 carries for Pella.
Yeah, having a real nice night.
1st down and goal coming up for Pella as Baker and Nelson check in for Page.
Putting the beef in. Going to run it straight forward.
Page and Warner, or pardon me.
Still have Warner.
Yeah, Warner left, Shetterly right.
Double tights.
And Mace has Clayberg to his left. Baker shuffles in front. Mace hands it off to Clayberg, right side run, and Nolan is clipped at the line of scrimmage. Falls forward to the 3 for a gain of 2. Clayberg's been the workhorse, but hasn't been able to pay one off yet.
No, let's get him.
The touchdowns are from Mace and Warner. Ryan on the ground, Josh through the air. Clayberg with 132 yards on 23 carries, and he's trying to snip the end zone.
And we're burning clock. Going to go under 7 minutes here real soon.
17-0 Pella. 2nd down and goal from the 3.
Ooh, that looked weird.
Play with all kinds of movement before the snap. 4 or 5 flags come out, and we get a false start on Pella. That'll back it up to the 8. Strawber's cellular game reset. Clock has 6:54 on it. Pella will have a 2nd down and goal from the 8. Ball just inside the right hash as Pella moves from left to right in green and white. Knoxville defending the south goal in white, black, and gold. And it's 17-0 Pella. That is a Strawber's cellular game reset. Receiver Warner left, Shetterly right, both way to the edges of the boundaries. And Mace on a slant pass to Warner. Tipped by Nelson, nearly picked off by Knoxville. Rather, a tip by Olsen. Nearly picked off. The Panthers read that play perfectly and knocked it down.
Yeah, it was just a real quick slant out from Warner on the far side of the field. He had his man beat. He had inside position on the cornerback, but one of the linebackers very astutely dropped back and, like you said, probably should have, but almost picked that one off, threw it right into his hands.
Almost, if Ryan can watch the film on that, you pump, get the guy in the air, and then when he's coming down, you throw right. I mean, Josh had all kinds of room.
He did.
Third down and goal from the 8. Mace sends River Baker in motion, and Pella play action fake. Out into the flat, catch is made, and he's in! Touchdown, Pella, River Baker,
awesome.
An 8-yard grab.
Good job, River.
All kinds of pressure on Ryan Mace, throwing under huge duress, and he finds Baker right in front of the end zone, and River walks it in for the score.
Yeah, Knoxville was on a blitz, like a maximum blitz. They were bringing all kinds of bodies, and Mace just threw it to where the spot was supposed to be, and Baker ran the route. Very nice play between Mace and Baker.
Pella with a 23-0 lead. Congratulations, Sandy Feinart. You've won 50 cents on your Hy-Vee Fuel Saver card. That's up to $10 in free gas. Folks, make sure to stop by the Pella Hy-Vee and register for your chance to win in the Hy-Vee Fuel Saver Radio Touchdown Challenge. Extra point up, extra point good, and it's 24-0 Pella. 6:30
product, so that was very helpful.
Cabinet design of Pella with our written 100% satisfaction guarantee.
Pella 24, Knoxville nothing. The Little Dutch have pulled away as we welcome you back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth. Knoxville's kick return across the 20 out to the 24-yard line. We've said it a few times, Randy. It hasn't been, highlight reel type stuff, but Pella just slowly and methodically is up 24-zip.
Yeah, other than that, was it about a 45, 50-yard drive that Knoxville had in the first half? Our defense just completely shut them down in this game, and now there was a hold or an illegal block, one of the two on the kick return, so Knoxville's going back deep again.
Back to the 14-yard line. If you look at Knoxville's starting field position, 28, 2, 21, 20, 5, 35, 34, 19, 33, 2, and 14. They've played almost the entire game on their own side of the field.
Yes, they have.
First down and 10 at the 14-yard line. Pella leads 24-0 Knoxville ball. 6:26 remaining. Nichols, late option toss to Cox. First time we've seen that around the right end. He's up near the 20 and taken down after a gain of 7 at the 21. So they fake the belly dive and they go with the old school option. And it's Nichols to Cox for 7 yards.
Yeah, pretty nice play. Nice run by Cox. A couple of defensive backs for the Dutch over there had to make that tackle, or that would have been a real long one.
Norwalk has beaten Carlisle, Randy, 41-30.
Okay.
Now, I think, we talked before the game. We both predicted that Norwalk, you've seen them both. I did not see Carlisle, but, deductive reasoning for me had Norwalk as probably the slightly better team, and at least tonight they were.
Yeah, judging by what I've seen with my eyes, I would say they're a better team.
Now there's a whistle and a flag, and it's offsides on Pella.
Still, the stumper was them losing to DCG, and not that DCG's a slack either, but I think when Norwalk came here, they were still spitting bullets from losing that game because I think they thought they should have had that one.
Offsides penalty on Pella moves it up to the 26-yard line and gives Knoxville a first down.
We've got a few reserves in the game right now, so somebody lined up offsides.
PellaMotors.com instant radio update. PCM 31-14 over Sheraton with a minute left in the third. The PPI Football Friday Night Radio Scoreboard Show is well behind schedule due to the lightning that postponed almost all of our games tonight. Nichols on a throw, and the catch is made by Mike Hudson up at the 39-yard line for Knoxville, a gain of 13. Nichols hasn't thrown much, but he's 3 for 3 tonight for 27 yards.
Yeah, that was a nice pitch and catch. Real nice catch by Hudson, jumping up high in the air to pull it down.
Pella 24, Knoxville 0, 5 minutes and 13 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter.
Clock running, he didn't quite get out of bounds, so it'll drop under 5 minutes here before the ball snapped.
We have our Cabinet Design of Pella radio post-game show coming up. We will take a look at tonight's McCall Monument Radio, monumental play and player of the game. Tonight's longest drive presented by Dingham and Concrete. A chat with head coach Jay McKinstry, and we'll go in closing presented by Hopkins Roofing. Kieran Nichols, a design quarterback sprint around the right end, gets out to midfield for a gain of 11. And another Knoxville first down.
Right on the midfield stripe. On the far hash, as we see it from our radio booth.
Well, this is one of those, Randy, that Knoxville wants to get something on the board, and
right.
Even with second stringers in there, Pella would love to hang a 0 on Knoxville again.
Right.
A 57-0 shutout win last year. It is not nearly as convincing this season, but right now it's a shutout, and Pella would like to keep it that way. It'd be their second shutout win of the year. They beat DCG 14-0 in the opener. There's the option pitch to Keegan Cox again. He's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Late hit Pella, and that'll move it down to the 30-yard line on a 15-yard penalty. Penalties are starting to mount up on Pella. That's their 8th penalty for 81 yards by my count.
Yeah, I've got 9 too. So either way, they only had 1 at halftime. They've piled them up here in the second half.
Knoxville down to the Pella 30-yard line. Clock is stopped with 4:36 to go. And Pella has a 24-0 lead. In case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella. 1 score in each quarter for Pella. He's in league by 9 teams in the league.
So did the right teams, not the right teams, but did the favored teams
the one
win?
maybe semi-upset would be Simpson over Dubuque last week, 21-14 at Dubuque.
Okay.
Bit of a surprise there. 2 teams that both tied with Central for second a year ago. Knoxville goes to the ground out of the timeout, and a 1-yard gain spinning down to the 29-yard line. That's a new back into the game for the Panthers. Number 45 is Ian Crossett.
Clock continues to wind now. We'll get down around 4 minutes for this play.
Final score, high school is 35 and 16.
Second down and 9 for Knoxville. Under 4 minutes right now. 24-zip Pella. Ball is at the Little Dutch 29-yard line. Low snap. Ball's on the ground. Still loose. Pella says they have it, and they do.
Nice job there. Who do you suppose came out of it?
Cody Heisman. And it's just no big thing, the kind of night he's having.
Isn't that something? He is in on every play.
Knoxville with their second lost fumble of the night. And it gives Pella the ball back, and Little Dutch may just preserve this shutout after all. 3:51 to go, fourth quarter, 24-0 Pella.
Yeah, that's, in that sense, that was a really nice play to preserve the shutout. Getting some reserves in on offense now. We got some guys trading places, and in the huddle looks like Grandia at quarterback.
Andrew Swadner, the voice of the Storm, says it wasn't a surprise to him and Rick Wilson that Simpson beat Dubuque last week. There's a first down handoff for Pella. Nothing doing on the ground for Aiden Pollock, the sophomore running back. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, pretty good wheels there on Pollock. Let's see if we can get him out in the open. Grandia again at quarterback. A whole slew of new receivers in there.
2nd down and 10. Grandia on a right side design quarterback
Nice
run out to the 37-yard line. Nick gets 6. Give him 5. They'll stay down at the 36.
Yep, just another first down and just about take care of the clock, I think.
I'll just tell you this about that Central Simpson deal. I'm just waiting until I get my Kraus Cafe pies for when Central goes over and puts one on the Storm at Buxton Stadium on November 2nd.
Is there a wager?
There's a Yarzma Bakery versus Kraus Cafe pie bet between the KNIA and KRLS broadcast crew.
Gotcha.
Grandia around the left side trying to fight for yardage. There's not much to be had. He gets 2 yards. That's it. And Pella to punt it away, I suspect, with 2:23 to go.
Sending in the punt team, yeah. With this 40-second clock, we could get it down to a minute and a half before we'd have to snap it again. And then one more first down would obviously take care of it. But, yeah, Mace into punt.
24-0 Pella. We've got the Cabinet Design of Pella radio post-game show coming up.
Oh, quick snap on the punt. Got him
Mace
off guard.
Hammers one.
Oh, my.
Fair catch called for and made by Bailey at the 20-yard line.
That was a boomer. 45-ish yards. No return.
Take a look at the road ahead presented by Two Rivers Cooperative. Randy, Pella at South Tama next Friday night. Little Dutch will be massive favorites against the South Tama squad that's really struggled for the first half of the season.
Do they have any wins?
I don't believe they do. And it didn't change tonight because they got beat by Newton. Mm-hmm. That is a 7:30 start, 6:30 pregame show on KRLS 2 next Friday night. John Mowinkle will have the play-by-play alongside Randy Sikkema for Pella and South Tama. Nichols to throw, and it's incomplete to the far sideline. The road ahead, presented by Two Rivers Cooperative. Keep your vehicle running smoothly on the road ahead by filling up with Cenex top-tier detergent gasoline at the Two Rivers Car-Trol pumps in Pella and Otley. Cody Heisman, Warren Page, and Isaac Lehue all get a round of applause as they come out.
Cody Heisman, obviously not an NFL caliber player, at least not yet. But when you see his body shape and frame, he reminds me of Dan Hampton from the old awesome Bears.
He's a big
wide
kid.
Shoulders with big biceps.
Here's Nichols to throw.
Oh, nice hit.
Catch and an immediate hit. Did he hang on to the ball? Yes, he did. That's Cox out to the 27-yard line, and he gets nailed. Or they say no, he did not either get his feet in bounds or hang on. I don't know because it was right in front of the sideline, but it's incomplete. Adam
Pollock with a hit on that one. Very nice hit. Like I said, I mentioned he's got great speed, and he came over here and laid the wood on him. And
Aiden Pollock.
What did I say?
Adam.
Oh, sorry, Aiden.
Maybe that's his middle name. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just Aiden. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you saw a little bit of the wheel. I mean, didn't have much room to run offensively, but you could tell.
Right.
And then here, big stick. Nichols rolls out right, looks to throw, does throw. Catch is made by Olsen. Breaks the tackle. He's near midfield. It's going to take 4 or 5 green shirts to bring him down to the 41-yard line after a gain of 39.
Biggest play of the night for them, right?
Yeah, by my count. Their previous biggest play was that one of those runs. They had a couple of double-digit runs back-to-back in the second quarter.
Yeah. Minute 12 and counting.
Low snap. And the tackle made at the 40-yard line. Nichols couldn't get on track with under a minute to go. You know, Cody Heisman's an interesting story. His brothers both played at Pella Christian and were on those dome teams a couple of years back. But Cody, a better fit here at Pella High, and boy, is he a good fit.
Yeah, he's a good player. Plays both O and D lines, and he's a good player. It's fun to watch.
Under 30 seconds to go. Pella 24-0. Knoxville ball. 2nd and 8. Nichols, they're trying to break the shutout. Deep shot, far sideline, jump ball. There's a flag. There's another flag. And this will cost Pella 15.
Yeah, but he didn't catch it.
No. 15
probably not
yards,
a bad.
Make him do it again.
Of all the penalties we had, that was not a bad penalty right there. So move it up to about the 26 and give him 1 or 2 more chances to throw it in the end zone yet before the game's over.
It is a final score. Oski beat Grinnell 35-16.
And it was 21-16 at one
point.
Right,
and then a kick return for a touchdown, and then Grinnell's 5th turnover of the game led to another Oski touchdown.
So lots of things can happen. Newton, Grinnell still in the mix. I thought Grinnell might be able to pull that one out, might be able to pull ahead of Oski in the standings this year, but clearly not. So long ways to go, but the Pella Oski game looks like the big one again.
24-0 here. Knoxville with the ball, trying to break the shutout. Nichols, option toss to Cox around the left end, and he slips down.
That looked weird.
He ends up on his knees. That was like a soccer slide after they score a goal, Randy. He just slipped out. His legs gave out from underneath him. He ended up on his knees and slid forward, break it out.
Yeah.
And the Pella fans that are still here, which is still a pretty decent chunk of the crowd,
quite a few.
They want the shutout as much as the guys in green down on the field. 6 seconds to go, 24-0 Pella. Nichols, snap goes over his head. He picks it up, backpedaling at the 30. Runs forward and dropped. And with 1 second to go, now triple zeros. This ball game is over. Pella shuts out Knoxville to win the 83rd edition of the Red Rock rivalry. 24-0 Little Dog.